All right, guys, it's time for me to make a response. I've got a lot of emails. I have had a few people in the Discord talk about fast track trading. So fast track trading absolutely pulled the fucking rug. Again, if you got kids, you got wife, you got someone, elderly people, get them out of the room, put headphones on or something, because I'm going to talk to you guys straight from the hip as if I was talking to, any one of my buddies. Pulled the rug, right? It pulled the rug. It just absolutely lifted the carpet from up under everyone's feet. I never really spoke on the company because I had no reason to. Okay. I never promoted the company. I had no reason to. I never traded with the company. Had no reason to. The idea, direct to funding, is it cool? Is it good? Maybe, maybe not. This is what I said originally. It was on a live stream I did when people were first asking me about this few months ago. What do I think about direct to funding? I said, it's cool, but what's the problem with passing an evaluation? I remember when I got started, and it wasn't like I'm an OG in the prop firm space. I started in 2021 with Top Step. It was a 2-step process. I had to pass $3,000 twice in 10 days, minimum trading, and then I had to make it again. So I realistically had to make like $9,000 before I was able to get a payout. Realistically, $8,000 before I was able to get a payout. What are my thoughts on it? What are my thoughts on it? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's a lot of honest people out there that put their money and trust into this company, into this dude, Scott. Again, you could just tell from a mile away, dude's, it wasn't cool people, wasn't cool people. Just by the way he talked, the disrespect, the level of disrespect, and I mentioned to somebody before, the problem with people like that is they see a pot of gold. They see where they can come in, make a quick buck. They run it up on people and then they pull the fucking rug. Did I think that the rug was going to get pulled this quickly? No, right? No, I thought he had it set up a little bit better to where he could make it last. Here's the problem I think that went wrong with him. He thought, by setting this up, direct to funding, it obviously costing 2, 3, 4 times more than it would cost with any other firm, right? Once it's said and done, $300, $600, whatever the hell it costs. I don't know. I didn't really look into it, but I know it's a lot more than, than the normal route. Banking on more people failing than passing, right? Oh, newsflash, don't all prop firms bank on more people failing than losing? Yeah, but the problem is that because this is not a new industry altogether, aka prop firm industry, you do got traders that know how to go out there and they know how to run up a bag. They know how to use this system to their advantage. They know how to get multiple accounts and make things go nice and smooth, have a couple blow up days, meaning make a lot of money, and then just fiddle in the middle until they can request a payout. And I think in the beginning, people did get paid. Okay. In the beginning, people did get paid. And I think that was baked in to his plan. But when it kept coming and kept coming faster, like meaning people with requesting withdrawals couldn't keep up. Now, some other shit going out there. Dude bought a Ferrari, bought a Porsche, bought some fucking Rolexes, did all this crazy shit. Anytime you see a CEO doing that, it's one of two things. They're doing it for marketing. They're doing it for marketing purposes, or they're doing it because they don't care and they're spitting right in your face, right? You don't want your CEO out there showing off how much money they're making. It's not a good look for the company, because as a CEO, you are customer first. You are customer first, and whatever you do on the back end, keep it private and keep it on the back end. That was problem number one. The disrespect, the things that were going on in Discord, the lack of respect for customers, for people in general, doxing people, this, that, and the other, getting pissed off when people want to request refunds. Bullshit. Another red flag. There was a lot of red flags, but people didn't want to believe it. Why didn't they want to believe it? Because this not only is a company bullshit, right? It was a company bullshit. Again, it is what it is. Like, you can say that, but people they're gravitating towards the new next best shiny object. So again, there's going to be multiple firms that are going to pop up. There's going to be great ideas that are going to pop up. There's going to be better rules. There's going to be better payout structures, whatever. You have to think to yourself this: can you even get paid with one of the original firms? Can you get paid with Top Step? Can you get paid with Take Profit Trader or Take Profit? Can you get paid with Apex? If the answer is no, you should not be doing direct to funding. Okay, direct to funding is for people that know how to trade real cash, who know how to manage real cash. And here's another thing. Before you go out and you start buying 5, 7, 10 of these direct to funding accounts where you're going to be investing $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 just to have a bank of them, yeah, you're going to make a lot of money if you get that payout, or what if you hit that threshold to get that payout, but you're almost better off putting $5,000 into a personal account and trading live capital. Go trade, 2 micros. Yeah, you're not going to make tremendous amounts of money, but you're going to have a real skin in the game. You're going to have a lot more respect for yourself, and you're going to see what it actually takes. And I think a problem with not just this company and the people who went in on this company, which again, my heart goes out to those people who got absolutely duped, but the problem that this type of company was attracting was people who never managed their own money. Now, I come from a time where we didn't have this crap. Okay, we didn't have these prop firms. This wasn't around when I started 12 years ago. This wasn't around when I started, really making actual money 10 years ago. This is new. This whole space is new. Okay. And when you have not managed your own capital and you're able to go out there and put up a couple $100 to trade this leveraged amount of money, you have a false sense of reality, right? Go out there and put $1,000 into a personal account and see how hard it actually is to make money on that $1,000. It's extremely hard. I think everyone needs to probably go do that first and then go into a prop firm. Go take $500 and trade 1 micro and see if you can even make $250. See if you can even double that in a month or 2 months or whatever. And then tell yourself, okay, I've got the idea. Now let me take this money because I doubled my 500 into 1,000, and let me go with a respectable company who's been here, who people get paid out from, who's been around for a while. Their rules are legit. Top Step, Apex, whatever you want, right? You don't like the rules at Apex, I don't care. You don't like the rules at Top Step, I don't care. But they've been around, they've paid. Even Take Profit, another one. Go out there with a firm who can really do it, But back to this. I'm not even going to read it. Dear Fast Track Trading Community, it's with heavy heart. There's no heavy heart here. This is bullshit. This is absolutely bullshit. You do not rug people. You do not rug pull people in the Discord in live in real time. There's another YouTuber out there who was actually in the room, and they were screen recording. I'm sure you guys have probably all seen the video already. Who was screen recording it as channels were just getting deleted one by one without any word, without it saying anything. That's complete bullshit. I know they're saying here that you can set up some fucking email to get a refund. Definitely do it. Definitely, if you got the cash, look into, some kind of class action, you go all the way to the wall. Again, another red flag. This is with all newer companies too. When they don't allow you to plop down the credit card or the debit card to make purchases, like Fast Track did not in the beginning, you had to do some wire transfer. You had to do some weird crypto shit. I don't know what the hell is going on there. That's a red flag. Why? It seems pretty smart, right? That you have to do a wire transfer to pay for something other than, being able to lay your credit card out there. Why? Because, if I need to make a report, and I need to report something as fraud or do a chargeback, I can't do it if I wire transferred, right? So they're just making it harder for you to get your money back if you need it. But again, like, my thoughts on this kind of crap is the same. You need to have a more realistic approach next time. For everyone that did get sucked into this, even if you got paid from Fast Track in the beginning, you have to be a little bit more cautious as to where you're spending your time and your resources. Because we could sit here and we can go round and round about this dude, Scott, and at the end of the day, we've got to look at ourselves as well. And I get it. We all want to give people and we all want to give businesses the benefit of the doubt. But what was the driving factor between such the fast growth and influx in traders into Fast Track in the beginning? Was direct to funding. It was, I don't have to sit here and take an eval because I can't pass the evaluation in a timely manner anyways. And over here, I can just go buy them. So you're wanting to take shortcuts, like, guys, I'm realistic. I don't want anyone to get screwed or effed out of their money ever. So I want to say things that are going to not only protect you, but make you think and open up the mind and open up the brain. Things that are hard are worth it. Okay. If it's too easy, then there's a problem there. There's a problem there. Like when you can just say, oh, I'll just lay out $350 or $400, whatever the cost. I think at one point in time, I was even getting ads for these guys. And I think they dropped it all the way down to like 100 and something bucks or something. Just the last push money grab to under $200 for an account on a discount. Just a last ditch effort. You know, when you see a CEO talking out of his rear and not just running right and making excuses as to why they can't get paid, guys, there was a solvency issue there from the jump. And I don't care what the company is saying. Oh, we're behind, we're this, we're that. No, you take X amount of dollars in. If you take X amount of dollars in, you need to have X amount of dollars to pay out. You need to have it set up in a way where you're making money from your traders, whether that is hedging them, right? You have to hedge them either if you have, like based on your data, if you have 89% of traders who are failing, you need to be hedging them, right? The opposite way. So you're making money. So for the 10% of people who are making money, you have money to actually pay them out. You need to have some type of path to live where you can set up your house account to copy trade some of your better traders, or be investing that into the real markets. There's ways to do it where you can actually look at the data that's going on your firm, and you can actually take some of your house money, the company money, and start buying options on it, right? You can start buying options on it to actually make money. But with the amount of money coming into the company, you have to have money that can go out. And when you start getting delays upwards of 30 days, and I heard some of these people 60 days, there's a solvency issue there. There's no money. So you're waiting for the next batch of purchases to actually get money to start paying some of these backlog people. That can only happen for so long before you go tits up, belly up. Okay. And that's exactly what happened. So it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, but at the same time, it's good because it's going to weed out a lot of the other people who are going to do this. I'm just saying, this is my only advice. Be cautious of the newer firms. Like I know Brett Simba, he's got his Tradeify. He's paying out people right now very quickly. Brett's been around for a long time. You know, I've been trading options. That's where I come from. I've known of Brett in some of his prior businesses that he has done as well, kind of just through mutual following him on social media. You see who some of the bigger players are in the space. He's doing the direct to funding thing right now. Give him a check, right? Again, I'm not an affiliate with Tradeify. I don't know Brett. I've never talked to Brett, but you can kind of see the little bit of a difference in terms of the way that what's being quoted. Again, I can only go off what I see on social media. People are getting paid out very quickly, and at Fast Track they weren't. So there's a little bit of a difference going on. Brett's also offering a little bit. Again, I shouldn't even be speaking on it because I'm not a partner or an affiliate or anything, but I kind of see a little bit more of an educational side of things. Oh, let's talk about Top Step. I'll talk about Top Step because I trade with Top Step. I trade with Apex. They have education out there. Okay, so they have education out there, right? So when you have education out there on trading, education out there on your rules, education out there on this, they're trying to quote unquote help the trader. With Fast Track, there was a whole lot of nothing. It was just a whole lot of just talking shit from this guy, Scott, all over the place, all over social media. I mean, dudes buying cars, dudes buying this. It's like money grab, money grab, money grab, set it up in a way to where he benefited, right? Clearly, I have a feeling that the POS will go down, right? I mean, he will get what's coming to him one way or another. Again, someone will catch him slipping one way or another. But it's really a shame. I had a couple people in my Discord who had bought some accounts with Fast Track, obviously lost them, and that's disheartening. But you know, as far as my thoughts on it, I don't have any. Any new firm would need to be in business at least a year, and I would need to see a good track record of payouts and hear good things for them for at least a year before I would even consider using another company. Or I would need to personally have, you know, a CEO or something reach out to me where I could, you know, potentially talk to them and see where their head's at and how their business structure is set up. But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is stop trying to, as the trader, find the easy way out. You know, do what needs to be done. If you need to sit there for 30 days and take an evaluation to learn how to trade, then sit there for 30 days and take an evaluation, learn how to trade. There's no easy path to taking these massive payouts that you see on social media. That's very hard stuff to do. I'm not saying that it's not obtainable, but it's hard to do, and it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some effort, right? Nothing is as easy as it sounds. So again, like I never have spoken on this company because I never did business with them. I never bought any accounts with them. I never promoted them. I never nothing. So I didn't have a reason to talk about them. But I see a lot of people are emailing me, and a lot of people, even in my Discord, have asked me my thoughts on it. These are my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Like, just stick to what works. Stick to what works. There's no need to go out here and try all this new stuff, right? This new crap. It is what it is. To all of you guys who did, get stiffed on the wrong end of the stick, do whatever you guys need to do to get your money back. I mean, refunds at fasttracktrading.net, fire it off, talk to someone else, get with the group, start a group, see if you guys can get together and take action on this, right? Because that's a classic, I don't want to call it this, but this is a classic, Ponzi scheme, a pyramid scheme. I mean, like, get a bunch of people in, get your affiliates pumping this up, and then we just take the money. Like, at the end of the day, it was a scheme. It was a scam from the beginning. It seems like, even if he thought that this was going to be a real firm, there was no definitive plan of action to actually have a running firm. Like, was there a path to live? Was he actually copy trading anyone? Was he actually hedging his traders? No. Then what was it? And this is why regulation is going to come down on some of these firms. And this is why you see some of these firms limiting your evaluations that you could buy. This is why you see some of these firms getting ready to, not let you buy new combines or have multiple XFAs or have multiple evaluations, because they want you to focus on the live account and get you into that live account, which is, I believe, is a good thing to have a live account, and even if it's with one of these firms, and solely focus on that. I think my best advice here is everyone needs to slow down, right? You need to slow down. You need to take things day by day. This is not an easy business, and it's unfortunate that this kind of shit needs to go on, but at the same time, it's a good thing. That way it raises awareness on the rest of the space, and it allows things to tighten up. So that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, I had no skin in this game, so I don't really know everything that was going on. And that's just my basic general overall thoughts.